Welcome to the Deep Dive.
Great to be here.
Today we're taking a closer look at a really interesting source you've shared with us. It's a single news brief titled Tuesday Headlines, Camping, Lunches, and No Kings.
Right.
And, on the surface, it might just look like, well, a collection of local news from June 17, 2025.
Yeah, it seems pretty everyday at first glance.
But trust me, this one's got layers. It's
Yeah.
anything but ordinary.
That's exactly right. Our mission today really is to pull out the important nuggets from this, from what looks like just a simple Tuesday brief, and you'll see how it connects, local community stuff, some practical advice,
Yeah.
and these, well, surprisingly big historical echoes.
Absolutely. So the goal is really to give you a shortcut. You get to be well informed about the local happenings on that day.
Right.
And then see how this one date, June 17th, pops up in some major historical moments. Pretty fascinating.
It really is.
Okay, so let's unpack this.
Let's do it.
We're going to start right where your source does the immediate, the practical.
Yeah.
The weather. For June 17th, 2025, headlines say it's shifting warmer, drier for midweek.
Yeah, but it does mention possible isolated showers further east.
Exactly. Gallatin and Madison counties get a mention.
But what's really striking, I think, is how fast things can change there.
Right.
Summer starts Friday, according to the calendar in 2025.
Yeah.
But the source warns about mountain snow and a big temperature drop in SW, Montana that weekend.
It's wild.
It's just a powerful reminder, isn't it, how dynamic Montana weather impacts everything.
Totally. Plans, commutes, everything. You need to be adaptable.
Exactly. Adaptability.
And you see that reflected in the community headlines, too. First up is this No Kings Day in Bozeman.
Ah, yes.
Thousands gathered downtown. It was a protest related to the Trump administration. But what struck me most and how the source describes it, it calls it one of the city's largest and safest rallies.
That detail, safest, it really stands out, doesn't it?
It does.
I mean, when you have a large protest, and it's specifically called out for being safe, for its unity,
Yeah.
it makes you wonder, what does that say about the community itself, about Bozeman?
Good question.
It suggests maybe a strong sense of civic organization or shared values about peaceful assembly, even when disagreeing.
That makes sense. And that idea of community action, it carries through to the next headline.
The summer lunch program.
Yeah, the vital summer lunch program back in Butte for 2025, providing free meals to kids under 18. That's so important.
Absolutely crucial.
And the source points out the role of volunteers, dedicated volunteers, and the funding mix.
Right, USDA funding and community donations. This program, it really speaks volumes about that quiet, essential work happening locally.
Yeah, under the radar sometimes.
Exactly. Meeting basic needs for vulnerable people. And it shows how, government support and local generosity can weave together to fill critical gaps. It builds resilience.
It really does. Okay, shifting gears a bit for anyone wanting to get outdoors.
Ah, the camping tips.
Yep, from FWP Montana Fish, Wildlife and Parks. Focusing on state parks, fishing access sites.
Standard advice, but important.
Totally practical stuff. Making reservations, knowing the first come, first served rules, camping responsibly.
Yeah, leave no trace, all that.
Exactly.
And this isn't just like a checklist. It's really a guide for you, the listener, on how to enjoy Montana's amazing outdoors responsibly.
Right.
Whether you're planning way ahead or trying for a last-minute spot,
Yeah.
It's about balancing access and conservation.
Well said. Now, here's where this deep dive takes a really interesting turn.
Okay.
The source has this section called That's Interesting.
Ah, I saw that.
And it highlights historical events that all happened on June 17th across different centuries.
Yeah.
It just makes you think, how is it possible one single date holds so many pivotal moments?
It's a really compelling way to view history, isn't it? Taking these seemingly unconnected events, just linked by the calendar date.
Yeah.
It gives you this unique perspective. It forces you to think about how themes repeat, how impacts echo across time. You don't always see it unless you look specifically like this.
Okay, so let's walk through some of these from the source, chronologically.
That's good.
We start way back, June 17th, 1775, the Battle of Bunker Hill.
American Revolution, big one.
Huge early conflict. British troops, colonial militia, showed the colonists' determination, even though technically a loss for
A
them.
costly victory for the British, absolutely. Sets a tone.
Then fast forward over a century, June 17th, 1885.
Ah, the Statue of Liberty arrives.
Yes. in New York City.
Yeah.
Gift from France became this incredible symbol, right? Freedom, democracy.
Absolutely iconic. It's interesting, that theme of liberty connecting 1775 and 1885 on the same date.
It really is. And that theme of sort of conflict or challenging authority,
Mm.
it pops up again, June 17th, 1900.
The Boxer Rebellion starting in China.
Right? A really complex, violent, anti-foreign, anti-Christian uprising led to major foreign intervention.
A very different kind of conflict, but still about power and influence on a global scale.
Then jump to 1944, June 17th again. Something totally different.
Science and safety this time.
Yeah, the first use of the Moore Hurricane Advisory System by the U.S. Weather Bureau.
Huge deal for predictions, warnings, saving lives.
Definitely.
It's amazing how one date can hold, military battles and scientific progress.
Totally. And speaking of information, June 17th, 1971.
The Pentagon Papers.
The Supreme Court ruling. New York Times, Kennedy, United States, allowing publication.
Big implications for government secrecy, the Vietnam War, freedom of the press. A landmark case.
Absolutely. Then, fast forward again, June 17th, 1994, a date many people remember vividly.
The O.J. Simpson trial begins. Or rather, the events leading to the trial really took center stage that day with the chase.
Right, the chase. It just captivated everyone. Huge media event, sparked massive conversations.
Oh yeah, race, justice, celebrity, the media itself. It was a cultural moment.
For sure. And then, tragically, a more recent June 17th, 2015.
Charleston, the Emmanuel AME Church shooting.
Just horrific. 9 people killed. It forced really difficult national conversations again.
About race, yes. And gun control, hate crimes, deep societal wounds. So when you look at all of these together on this single date, it's just wow.
Yeah.
The sheer breadth of human experience. Battles for independence, symbols of hope, global conflicts, science, legal fights over truth, celebrity justice, profound tragedy.
It's all there.
It shows how interwoven everything is. Personal lives, global history, societal struggles.
So bringing it back, what does this all mean for you, the person who shared this source?
Right.
We started with this local news brief, June 17th, 2025. Weather, protests, lunch programs, camping in Montana.
Seemingly small-scale local stuff.
Exactly. But then this deep dive pulls us through centuries of history linked to that exact same date. Revolution, freedom, conflict, justice, tragedy. It really puts that single day in a whole new light. Blends the local with the global, the present with the past.
Absolutely. We've seen how those local actions, like the protests or the lunch program, they often reflect bigger issues.
Yeah.
And how this seemingly ordinary date, June 17th, holds all these echoes. Revolution, liberty, conflict, major societal shifts.
So the final thought then.
Well, this dive into your source really makes you wonder, doesn't it? How much of history is actually over versus how much is still actively shaping our present moment? It's a prompt, maybe, for all of us.
To do what?
To look for those connections in our own daily headlines. Because every day, like this June 17th, is this incredible tapestry of the now and the long before.